Hi, I'm Sean. Today I'm going to show you how to assemble an Articraft single door wall cabinet. These are very easy to assemble. I'm going to show you the few tools we need. We need a screwdriver, we need a box cutter, and to make life a little easier, we're going to do a screw gun with a Phillips tip attached to it. So these cabinets are packed very well. Most times when people see them, they think they're going to be hard to assemble. Couldn't be farther from the truth. Once you get them open and the parts put together, they're very easy. Also inside the box come your parts and assembly instructions, which are in a pink bag, which are very easy to find. So make sure you don't throw this away while you're unpacking. This also is packed very well so that it doesn't scrape or scratch anything. You'll have hinges for the door. You'll have bumpers for the door. You have shelf pins. And there's screws for the back of the cabinet. And then for those who really enjoy reading instructions, we have one page of instructions because that's all these cabinets require. I will show you how easy they are to put together. After you've done one, you will probably never look at instructions again on these. Before I start assembly, I always place the cardboard face down with the brown side up, so that during shipping, sometimes small rocks are embedded in here, or if you place this in your truck or car to get it home, it may get some imperfections on it. We don't want to ruin any of the cabinets since they are finished on all sides. So I put the clean inside down, and then I start with one of the sides, which are once again with the little holes. I set that down. This makes it easy so that I won't be picking the cabinet up, I won't be moving it. Next, I take the back, and I insert the male into the female parts of the cam lock, giving it a little press so everything falls into place. We take our screwdriver, we twist everything to the right. These are unidirectional, one direction cam locks. They will only twist to the right to lock. Twist until it stops for all four. And that's in place. Next we'll do a top and a bottom. These don't have any cam locks, so on the smaller cabinets, they're very easy. On a big cabinet, they still fit into place because of the grooves in the wood. Make sure you have the male plate facing forward. And you're all set there. Next we put on the other side of the cabinet. This one becomes a little more difficult, not much. You just line it up, press it down, and then I'm going to have to spin this a little so I can see. We then tighten all the cam locks. This will be easier in your home. And once again, they only twist one direction. Get all four of them tightened. Now we take the box, grabbing both sides, roll it to its back. Take the face frame. Now the face frame is marked with a top, that's for installation, because the door will sit a little lower on these, which is nice, which allows you room to nail your crown molding or finished trim. Some cabinets have the door centered, and when you put your finished trim on there, it looks awkward because there's a big gap at the bottom and nothing at the top. So this, you once again line up all your cam, give it a little tap so everything falls into place. Check your sides here to make sure it's tight. That's very important for installation. If that's not tight and up in any way, your cam locks won't tighten correctly and your installer will not be happy with you. Now you've got to go through and tighten all your cam locks. There's one or two depending on your cabinet across the top. There may be three if it's a very big cabinet. Tighten those down. Once again, it will only go one direction. Go on the inside. This will take you a little while to get used to. Run your finger across till you feel the next one. Place your screwdriver in, clockwise, or as my first construction person taught me, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, so twist it to the right. Although when you're standing this direction, everything feels backwards, but once again, it will only go one direction. Let me get these done. There's a few, but that's good for strength. These cabinets will not come apart on you. You can pick them up, you can move them, you can carry them around the job site. So once we have that all done, you then stand your cabinet up. There's screws in the back. So we'll get our bag of screws. What's nice on these is they will always give you one extra screw. So if you miss one, drop one, lose one, kick one at the job site, you'll have more. Now we grab this gun. Now you can, if you don't have an electric screwdriver, you can do this and actually screw them in. But after doing one screw, go out and purchase one of these. It will speed up a lot. So we attach those four. And there you have your finished quality cabinet. These are heavy. So unlike competitors that I've used, these will give you a good workout for the day. You won't need to go to the gym after this. So these are all connected. It's done. It's strong. It's not going anywhere. It's ready to go to the wall. Then we have the door. Since this is a single door cabinet, it does not come attached. So at this point, you will need to put your hinges in, your stoppers in, and decide if you want it on the left side of the cabinet or the right side of the cabinet. So for the hinge pack, there are 3 hinges and 3. So then they only go in one direction. They're all pre-drilled, so the screw holes, you know exactly where they are, so the hinges will line up. And then you've got a package of screws. Once again, the beauty of these is they give you one extra of each, because sometimes you will drop them and you will lose them on the job site. Now, very important here. There's a smaller screw. This is used for the door. There's a larger screw. This is used to put the door to the cabinet. Do not use this screw into the cabinet or the door. This will go through the front of the door sometimes. So what I always do to make sure is I take all my big screws and I set them aside so that I only have the small ones so I cannot accidentally do the wrong one. Once again, we attach all these. One screw left over, and that door, once the cabinet's up, is ready to be attached. So for this one, since this is the top, we'll pretend this is a left hand, and we'll attach it on that side so that the door's hinges are on the left-hand side. So to do this, we grab 3 of the bigger screws. Now, on these cabinets, I don't know if you'll be able to see from there, but there are small holes, indentations that are pre-drilled, so the cabinet door will not split when you're putting your screw in. You can choose left or right. Like I said, we'll attach this one on this side. What I usually do to make life a little easier on myself is I'll put the screw into the hinge first. I then put my gun onto the screw. I line the holes up with the screw, and we screw it in. This is going to be easier. I can't do it from this side, guys, sorry. I'm right-handed. Now that's easier once the cabinet's hung. You always want to hang the cabinet first without the door on. It's a lot lighter, you won't damage the door, and you can get your screws into the cabinets better. And my tools. Too much job use. And the last, well, one of the last parts is your stoppers. These bumpers are really nice in that, I don't know if you'll be able to see it from there, but you'll see it when you get the cabinet. There's a little nipple on the end. So when these doors close, it's not a big thud, it's a very quiet close. Also, the hinges are soft closed, and they are 6-way adjustable. So you can adjust the door down, out, tilt it, get it all lined up so you can get all your cabinets looking beautiful. A lot of hinges out there don't allow that many adjustments, and it's very hard to get it to look like a professional, beautiful kitchen that these are. So there you have your finished cabinet. It's all set. Show you. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting the shelves. So on this, you just find out what height you need. For now, I'll just center everything. Now these shelf pins are very small holes, so once again, you won't see the holes when the cabinet's open. There is a top and a bottom. The top side will be the side that's very flat so the shelf can fit in. The other side has a little extra piece to it to strengthen this so that they will not break. These slide in. Sometimes they're a little tight, but if you just twist them back and forth, I'll show you from the other side, they'll just go in eventually. So just push them in, give them a little twist. Now what's nice also is these have little scroll marks in them which anchor them into the wood once they're in so they won't fall out like most other hinges or shelf pins do that are on the market. 2 more, we'll put the shelves in. And once again, shelves finished all directions. So all you do is put one in, slide it down, put one in, slide it down. Now if you want to and you're all happy, there are little holes here. You can get small screws, put them in there to anchor the shelves. But once you have material in here, your glasses, your dishes, those shelves aren't going to move. And there you have it. That's all assembled. Soft close, and a nice quiet bump at the end, unlike the ones that slam.